one thing this morning. I got really aggravated, and every single situation I get into, I figure, how would that play into my business? What can I do? What can I take from this experience to make my business even better? I was at a local department store going to buy lumber to build a new set with. Couldn't get anybody to help me. Then when I finally got someone to help me, I felt like such an inconvenience. I felt like I was unappreciated. I felt like it was an aggravation for me to be there. So I brought that back to the studio, and we're going to have a meeting about that. And we're going to say, listen, if people are choosing to come to our studio and spend money, we want to lift them up and make them feel like they are worth $1 million. So what I want you to do before the senior season even starts, sit down with your staff, sit down with yourself, and figure out, okay, what can I do to make people feel like we really value them, because they don't have to come to you. So take that time in the next couple of weeks to sit your staff down and figure it out. Perception is really just a state of mind. That's all it is. So how does the public perceive your business? Are you low end? Are you high end? What perception are you giving to the general public? It's up to you if you want to be a high-end studio or a low-end studio. You can be a lower volume, lower end studio, but still give a higher end feel. So take these next couple of weeks before the senior season starts. Figure out what your perception is. What do you want people to perceive your business as? So really do some soul searching here. When you hear people talking about you out in the general public, what do you want them to say? And whatever you want them to say, that's what you need to become. That needs to be what you give as a perception out in the community, because it's up to you. It's not up to anybody else. It's up to you to lead by that example. I hear people all the time saying, oh, they picked the wrong one, or yeah, I'll show you these images, but they picked a really crappy image, or it just, yeah, I don't know why they chose that one. That's not my favorite. Well, you're the one that gave it to them to choose from. So if your clients are making bad choices and bad decisions, don't give them those tools, don't give them those things to make the decisions based on. So in other words, if your clients are always buying a certain number of things and you wish they would buy something else, only give them good choices that they can make. Don't give them choices to make that you're not going to be happy with. So instead of making excuses about, yeah, well, I really wish this were different, I wish that were different, don't give them any other choices. You create good choices so that no matter what choice they make, they can only pick from something that would be good for your business. It does two things. It lets them think they're in control, but it really forces them into a direction that you want them to conform to. So, you're in control. You figure out what you want to sell, what you want to do, what you want to be. So quit making excuses, and you be the change that you want to see in your business.